All right, everybody. So you've heard of very expensive blenders. They're like $500 for these blenders, and they're just plastic. They're electric powered, and they're just not going to last. You're going to end up having to throw them away before you know it, and it's just $500 down the drain. However, you can repurpose and recycle a much better blender, a gasoline powered, a petrol powered blender. We're going to repurpose our Ranger, and we're going to give it a go here and see about making ourselves a nice breakfast smoothie for Jordan. Needs a little bit of asparagus. You need a few blueberries.
More blueberries.
More blueberries? More blueberries? All right. Some strawberries in here. We're going to bring our flaxseed and our lemon juice and pineapple juice. I'm going to top it off with some, very good. Yes. Whipped cream. We got our raisins. Make sure we have our raisins. Ooh, peanut butter. Some of that. And here we go. We get a couple of eggs. And we're going to see you over by the Ranger.
All right, guys. So we are going to go under here and we're going to drain the oil so that we can do some more shenanigans with this guy.
Behold Jordan in his natural habitat underneath a vehicle. It's very rare we get to see one of these in the wild. It's very exciting, people. Very thrilling. Oh, it looks like the oil might come out soon. It's very rare to catch this on camera.
There is not a lot of viscosity left in that oil. That is pretty liquidy. And it smells extremely burnt. So let's put something in there that's better for it.
All right. So, we got to make sure we're here at the Ranger. And we got to make sure that we got a little bit of milk on the bottom. So, the bottom of the blender doesn't get all caught, So we'll start with that, It's okay to be a little messy with this, There you go. A little bit of milk in there, So that'll be good. That'll give us a little bit there, So let's see here.
We need the protein in there.
Need some protein. That's super important. Very, very important, yes. Yeah, that'll fit in there just nicely. Yeah, there we go. Comes with its own disposal unit, clearly. There you go. Look at that. A little bit of, there we go. So then, we don't need that in there. So we'll get that nice up in there. Get another one. Again, comes with its own disposal unit. There we go. There you go. And a little bit of blueberries in there. That's super, super important. There we go.
Need to throw any more eggs out.
Oh no, I've got its own built-in disposal unit.
Oh,
You don't
never
need
mind.
that. No, please take
Sorry,
that away.
I missed that.
No, it's working just fine here. Thank you very much. All right, so there's a little bit of that there, Now that fiber is super important, everybody. So you gotta always make sure that you have acceptable amounts of fiber before you start any good breakfast, So there we go. And asparagus, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Asparagus is good for you. Clean you out real well. Super important. Super important.
It'll make your exhaust stink, though.
True. All right. Obviously, that citric acid, vitamin C, super important. So it looks like it's going to drain down slowly there. Just out of the way. There we go. Usually these come with these push pieces, but this one was open box, discounted. Didn't come with that, so got to use your fingers. So sort of important there. But it drains. It works its way down. A little messy, but don't worry. We use an evaporative cooling system that will make sure that it cleans up the mess, And then you just take this out for a ride in the rain. And all the rest of it's gone. Worst case scenario, live in an area where you don't get a lot of rain. There's always the car wash. Very acceptable method. So, and always got to make sure that you have some flaxseed to finish up your fiber needs. Very important. So, you just push that down there, and then always add a little bit, that way it helps work its way down into the system,
This is not what I meant by add the good stuff.
What do you mean? Oh, our resident mechanic here, he, I don't think he understands that we're doing him a favor. We're helping make sure that he gets a good breakfast. It's important for your mechanics. So let's see, you got a little bit there. You know, why don't you go ahead and fire this bad boy up so we can suck some of that down there.
Matt said that he would like to do the honors, so I'm going to let him do that.
I'm going to set these up out of the way so the fan doesn't quite destroy everything. Oh, please make sure it's in park.
Yeah, she's a part.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, are you going to bring it in closer here? So we can see. You know, we want all of our audience to see this delicious meal we're about to make. Go ahead, turn it off. There we go. There we are. Let's see here. We're gonna make sure that's in there nice and good. You know. There we go.
You know, the oil light came on this time.
Huh. Well, that tends to happen. So, let's see here. I could use a napkin. It would make this process go a little bit better. We almost forgot our raisins. Those are very important. So. Thank you very much, Shop Rag. Very apropos. So, there we go. All right. And just a little bit more. Go ahead and fire her up for everybody. Let's finish this sucker.
All right.
Hey. Different than adding Lucas to your vehicle. Lucas also enters very slowly. It's high viscosity, you know. Good for the colon. Super good for the colon, yes. I mean, it's Michigan. It's really cold here. You know, it's like, you know, it's how it is. Right, Resident Mechanic? The Lucas is really slow, right? But it's still good for it. Yeah. It's like motor honey or something. Yeah, motor honey, yeah. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very nice aroma. Until you top her off, you know. Not to worry, we made sure there was no oil in this before we started. Ladies and gentlemen, see, this must be a good repurposing. I mean, I bet you they came this way as a repurposing option from the factory. Very good. It's not taking any more. that it's getting up to temperature. Relative temperature. So I think in order to agitate and blend very well, we're gonna take it for a spin around the circle real quick and come back, and it might be done then. It's kind of tough to judge when these are done, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Oh, here. Do the honors and add some whipped cream. Oh, yes. It's not really taking anymore. As you can see, it's running along just fine. Go ahead and keep the camera on it. I mean, as he pops up into second gear, that's like putting the blender on high. You know, you generally start the blender on low and then you work your way up. The RPMs slowly start to increase. And now it also cooks those eggs a little bit for us, so we can have that over easy experience. Now this also gets you out and about in nature. It's a very good positive, yes. Ooh, he's gonna have some speed. Now this is the jiggling part. Very important. This is like moving your blender back and forth.
I would like to make a statement and say that it has more power now than it did before. It did not make it up that hill before.
All right. Well then, let's grab ourselves our mason jar because we want to do this correctly. We clearly need a mason jar.
We need glass, yeah.
Yes, glass.
Can't
yes.
use plastic.
Mason jar, mechanic. Mechanic has the mason jar. All right.
Do you care about the rest of the mess on the ground?
Not at all. It's organic. Good point.
Oh, I shouldn't have pulled up so close to the...
The whipped cream didn't make it.
Sorry. Don't forget to put the old cap on.
Intriguing. There's nothing coming out?
No, there is.
What's coming out?
Hang on. I'm filling up the jar.
It looks delicious. Wow.
Actually, it kind of resembles coffee. Or
That.
so.
How's the, let's see here, swap me here. Let's check that consistency. Oh wow, look at that. Did a very, very good job. And it's very warm. Yes, yes. We have to add some ice cubes. Very thick. Did a very good job. Look at that. I mean, just absolutely delicious. Actually smells relatively good. Very blueberry, yeah. And there you are, folks. You can repurpose your Ranger as a blender. And look at that, you got to have a nice jolt out in the sun. It was great. It was wonderful.
All right, guys. So, seeing how she's still going pretty strong here, we're gonna try to clean out the intake. We're gonna squirt some extra creamy cream in there and see what happens.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
All right, go ahead and start it, Paul.
Oh,
You might have to hold the gas a little bit because the vacuum's off the intake.
Just a second. Yeah.
I am extremely surprised that did not stall.
It smells like a mix between. It smells like burned cotton candy first, and then like rotten milk.
You know what that
That's like
smells
an
like
after.
to me?
What's that?
Burnt marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it still runs.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
surprised.
Smells like a good campfire.
Built Ford tough.
Yep. That was quite a bit too. Like I held it for a solid 15 to 20 seconds.
Is it reconnected?
No, I have to put the hose back on.